And then came Captain Cook. And with Captain Cook came enormous change, not only in our social and political and economic life, but also in our philosophical or musical life as well.
The principal difference, I guess, was that the missionaries introduced harmony, that is, singing in parts with chords, which the Hawaiians called himeni, which comes from the English word hymn. Besides the influence of the missionaries, however, there were also the influences coming from the whalers, who also used harmony and instruments like guitar and even accordion to accompany themselves. So that, as some people have said, the Hawaiians got from Western music the best and the worst in terms of the kinds of music that they were going to have.
The chant that we did earlier was written for King Kamehameha I, and it reflects a blending of the society. You find that there's harmony in it, and there's a call and response type of chanting that was part of the influence of the foreigners and the missionaries. The text itself is very, very old. It comes from the time of Kamehameha, but it had been put to music, and it's been adapted to Western-style song. And so it's a blend of the two cultures, a blend of the old Hawaiian and the introduction of the missionary hymnal type, three-part harmony.
The idea of himeni soon became applied not just to church hymns, but to general part singing, so that you could have secular songs about things like a beautiful waterfall or a home, a particular home, that was also known as a himeni. This kind of music was usually accompanied by guitar and ukulele, so that you had both a harmonic accompaniment and also a rhythmic accompaniment coming from the same instrument.
We have thought of the ukulele as a Hawaiian instrument, but the fact of the matter is that it was imported by the first Portuguese immigrants to Hawaii who landed here in the 1870s. And the ukulele became popular because it was a small, convenient instrument that was easy to learn, and the Portuguese were pretty good at it. and they were also good musicians. One of the Hawaiians who took a real liking to the ukulele happened to be the king, King Kalakaua, who liked it so much that he hired Portuguese ukulele makers to make these ukuleles, and also allowed them to use his royal insignia as a trademark for the first ukuleles that were manufactured. Hawaiians became so adept at playing it that I think they soon acquired the ukulele and made it part of the Hawaiian musical heritage.
Now here's a song, a Hawaiian song that was the first Hawaiian song that made a national hit in the USA, written by William Kailimai, who played at the San Francisco World Fair, played it in the mainland for the first time in 1916. Some of you may remember your grandparents singing this. Onika ua wiki wiki, sweet brown maiden said to me, as she gave me language lessons on the beach at Waikiki. Onika ua wiki wiki, she repeated playfully. Oh, those lips were so inviting on the beach at Waikiki. Onika ua wiki wiki, you have learned it perfectly. Don't forget what I have taught you on the beach at Waikiki.
The term ukulele has a rather picturesque origin. They said that it was called ukulele because it reminded them of the uku, that is a flea, because the way in which the performer used his fingers was looking like a flea jumping around on the instrument.
There's another song that was written way back in 1875, but is very much appreciated by the musicians who play music in Hawaii today. It's called Ualana Kila o Kauai Hau by Mekia Ke Alakai, written in 1875. Hey,